Well, that was a total failure. Last live stream, 30 minutes into the stream, my audio just muted because of my very finicky microphone. So that is embarrassing because I was talking to myself really for an hour. That is really disappointing. Technology failed me again. Anyway, I'm down in the dumps now. So let me just send this out again for my social media. I really apologize to that about that. Gonna have to delete all the links I posted. That's really disappointing. Delete. Give people some time to get in here. It's really disappointing. I messed up. Okay, want to delete that. Okay. Okay, come on. But I'm going to finish this build. I am going to finish bag 1. I wish that hadn't happened. I was talking to myself for an hour. Okay, let's get back on with the build. So in the live stream, that was a total failure. I've done all of this stuff on bag 1. So let me continue on. And by the way, I'm doing a time-lapse build right now. This is why you can't move. Well, this is why I can't move my microphone or my computer when I'm doing a live stream. I have to keep it in the same shot because otherwise I'm going to get more glitches like this. So I apologize to all of those who were watching the old stream and was wondering why the hell I was muted. Anyway, I'm going to press on. So I'm going to repeat what I've said previously. So I just feel really, really stupid right now. So I do a podcast series called Mayo's Random Vintage Lego, which goes up every Monday, except for last Monday, because I had to get out my Lego City Mayo City update for June 2021. So I put up a podcast episode on yesterday, on Thursday instead. And in Mayo's Random Vintage Lego, I talk about some of the different vintage Lego themes. And in the pilot episode, I talked about a backstory of why I love vintage Lego. And two channels that really inspire me about vintage Lego is Matt Simmons and Brixar. If you're a fan of vintage Lego, then Brixar is the home for you. And if you like an all vintage Lego town, then Matt Simmons is the home for you. They are, both of those channels are in my featured channels list. And I have links to their channels in every description of every mayohosko video, as I do for links for my social media, that be my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as my Patreon. And the person who let me know that I had messed up and that for the last hour of my previous stream that I have just deleted was muted is one of my best friends, and his YouTube channel is Captain Matt, and he is our supporter on Patreon. Link to his channel is in every description of every mayohosko video. Thank you for letting me know that my live stream was muted thanks to an audio glitch. Gah! So I'll move on and try to forget that ever happened. Okay, where am I? Okay, I put on one extra piece. And by the way, every time I have to use the brick separator, take a shot of water. Hashtag always be hydrated. Put that 2x2 white tile there instead. There's a lot of intricate tiling in every modular set, and the assembly square is no different. So set 10255 assembly square came out for the 10th anniversary of Lego Modulars. Lego designer Jamie Barrard came out with the Cafe Corner in 2007, and since then TFOs and AFOs alike have loved the modulars. I love the modulars. And the Cafe Corner and the Market Street, which came out in 2007, don't have any interior detail, but over time the buildings have gotten slightly smaller, but over time the buildings have gotten more and more detailed, and the assembly square is one of the better detailed because it's on a 32 by 48 base plate area. And they are green base plates, which makes a lot of collectors smile because green base plates have somewhat disappeared, which puzzles me. It really does. Because, well, first of all, they switched over from the classic green to the bright green to coincide with all the Friends sets. And they're putting less and less base plates in actual sets. And really one of the only places you can get base plates now is with the modulars. So I think people who have parted out the assembly square would be really excited about the 16 by 32 green base plate. And my favorite part about the assembly square is the building that has sand green walls, because the greengrocer is my second favorite modular of all time, and that was in sand green. And speaking of sand elements, in the mayohosko Winter Bonanza, I've done a lot of haul videos. I've done a lot of mock videos. I plan to do more live streams if my audio doesn't glitch out. I want to do more videos about an upcoming convention video, or an upcoming Lego convention, and some more Lego store vlogs, and other videos like that. And I went to the Lego store, and I found some sand green 1x2 plates, and I am a sucker for sand Lego colors, so I definitely picked those up, along with some other pieces that you'll see whenever that haul video comes out. It was a really good pick-a-brick cup. Okay. Looks like we're finishing off the ground level of the second building in bag number 1. And I want to be doing these live streams, if my audio doesn't glitch, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time, and then again from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time. So you put those times into a time zone converter so that you know which time these live streams will come on in your respective time zone. And this will take me probably 7 days to build, longer than the other modulars, because this has a similar piece count to the Manchester United Old Trafford Stadium that I bought because I am a Manchester United fan. So this will probably take me the same amount of time as it took me to build that. So I'll be doing live streams as well as the time lapse video, which I'm doing right now, for this build. So you can come along with the ride, either watching this live right now, watching it on the replay, or listening to it as a podcast on the replay. I strongly encourage that you do that, and like, comment, and share this video with your friends, as I like to say. So, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So, talking about my podcast episodes, I've done a podcast episode about vintage trains, done a podcast episode. Oh, where is that tile? Yeah, it's right here. Done a podcast episode about vintage castle, vintage pirates, classic space, and the vintage space sets, which I consider everything from Futuron and Blacktron in 1987 all the way up to Life on Mars in 2001. I think every space theme after that is not vintage. And you can find all of those videos in my playlist for live streams and podcasts. And the podcast you can listen to whenever you're doing work, or you're doing chores, or you're driving home from work or something, or you just want to put your mind at rest. Or you can listen to these podcasts when you're building a set. If you're not doing a build live stream like me. So we're nearly done with this set. Hopefully I can get this done sometime before 6 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. Yeah, I'm still ruining that audio glitch from the previous live stream, but hopefully I can shake that off and finish this live stream right now. That'll take some getting used to, but it's not the first time that's happened, because I've done live streams in the past where I've had a similar microphone glitch, and that's glitched out the audio, and then I've had to delete those. So this experience is not new to me. It's happened several times. And I'm thinking that for the sake of small talk, when I'm doing live streams from now on, I think I'll need to schedule, or I think I'll need to write up some notes about things I want to talk about, so that I don't create a lot of dead air space. Okay, what do I need? I'm missing a 1x2 light 10 tile. Is that somewhere here? Or is it still in the bag? Whenever I touch my instructions, I gotta check that the microphone is still working. So be sure to comment down below. Hashtag bad mic drop. Where is that light 10 1x2? Where is it? It's probably still in the bag somewhere. Oh, it's not there. Let me come around to the other side. See, and when I can get to 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 channel watch time hours, I'll be monetized, which means I can film live streams from my phone, and I won't have to worry about using external microphones, and I won't have these audio glitches. So if you like listening or watching my live streams, whether they're live or on the replay, if you want to make sure that I never have these audio glitches again, please help me to get monetized so that I can film live streams from my phone. Is the microphone still working? Okay, it is. I'm not seeing it on the table, so it must be on the floor somewhere. No, it's not there. Maybe I've used it in the build somewhere where I shouldn't have. Oh yeah, I see. I used a light 10 1x2 tile instead of a 1x3 version. That's why. Okay. Now that's better. See, I don't like to assume that I've got a missing piece, because I know that it's more likely that I've built something wrong. Because I hear people talking about all the time that they get a set and they're missing a piece. But I always question them to say, have you probably emptied out all of the bags? Or did you build something wrong? Because I've never had a missing piece in any of my sets. Because most of the time it's my fault if a piece goes missing. And so yeah, I had to talk about classic space in my podcast episodes and the vintage space themes from 1987 to 2001 separately, because there are so many sets in the vintage space themes that was too much to talk about in just one podcast episode. So I had to spread them out over 2 videos, which is episodes 5 and 6 of Mayo's Random Vintage Lego. And I do that podcast because I like doing podcasts. I've always wanted to have a podcast ever since I've been listening to podcast videos on YouTube. They're really fun. They're really fun to make. And if you've got a proper microphone, then you can actually make them. And if you have a microphone that doesn't all of a sudden glitch out a third of the way through a live stream and just leave the person who's doing the podcast or the live stream hanging and ends up being muted for an hour, talking to themselves for an hour, then you can probably execute having a podcast. So because of how embarrassing my last live stream was, I had to delete it. And because of how embarrassing it was, I can't wait to hear all of your clever jokes down in the comments below. I welcome those clever jokes. because, as I like to say on my live streams, I value viewer engagement wherever possible, whether it's liking the video, whether it's watching the video, whether it's subscribing after watching my videos for the first time, or whether it's deciding to invest in the mayohosko channel and support me on Patreon, or looking through the descriptions and clicking on my social media links and then starting to follow me on social media. I love all of that stuff, especially the comments below the videos, because I like to get into conversations with the people who watch my videos, and we can get into an in-depth conversation, and we can build that viewer to content creator relationship, which is the main reason that I make all the videos that I produce, because I wouldn't be making these videos if it wasn't for you guys, and you guys are the best people in the world, because you guys enable me to have the motivation to want to make YouTube videos. So whenever I get the chance, especially in live streams and podcast episodes, I'll always be sure to mention the people out there who are watching my videos, the people who are subscribed, the people who do regularly comment, the people who do regularly like, my Patreon supporters like Captain Matt and Venomous Typin, people of which I have in my featured channels list, and links to their channels in the description of every mayohosko video. I like to mention that stuff because I'm very grateful for everything I've been able to accomplish in the reboot of my channel over the past 10 months. Because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for every single person who has interacted with me somehow, some way. And as I've not many people know, but I have a fan club, and it is a Facebook group. So if you want to get in the fan club, just message me via any means of communication that you'd like to join the fan club, and I can send you a link to that Facebook group, and then you can join the fan club and you can get further involved in the mayohosko community. I'd love to see you in the fan club, because there are some things in the fan club that I don't share on social media, and because I like to keep some secret information to those who are in the fan club, and furthermore, I like to keep even more secrets for the people who support me on Patreon. 1x4 dark tan brick, and then a 1x1. Probably got less than 50 pieces now, and we'll be able to get this done just after 6 p.m. local time. So, I think for the next live streams I do tomorrow, because I don't think I'm going to do a live stream tonight or later on tonight. I think I'm just going to cap it at this live stream right now, whenever this is done, because I finished bag number 1. Okay, we have to do 4 times of these builds with putting 1x1 plates inside or underneath this special type of curved brick to make columns of the coffee shop build. And I'm thinking there's going to be a fountain build in the middle of the plaza pavement outside of all of these buildings. Okay, where does this go? Okay, this needs to be down here, and this needs to be lined with corner panels, like there. Where are you? Okay, what orientation? Okay, they go. Okay, I need to flip this around. There we go. Now it looks like we're building a baby carriage. Stroller pram. How's this built? Need to get some clips and clip bars. And wait, hang on. No, not a clip bar. Just the 1x2 black modified plates with the 2 horizontal clips. Then we need to get a snot bracket, or 2 snot brackets. One with the 1x2 extension and one with the 2x2 extension. So hopefully I can get this done before we reach the half-hour mark. If my last stream hadn't glitched, this would have been a 2-hour live stream. So once again, I apologize about that. And I've got to make sure that I'm not moving my microphone because the cable is very, very finicky. And I've got to remember to check more that I'm still connected. And I am. And really interesting build. They use some of these steering wheel pieces. As wheels for the baby carriage stroller pram. Like that. Which I think is always it is always a fun build to do. Okay, where are we? Okay, I need to put these red curved bricks up top to form the roof, and then a curved slope to close it off. I'll put that right here for now. Yeah, and those masonry bricks are oriented the right way. Okay, have I missed out on something? Yeah. Okay, now I need to fill in all of this stuff. Okay, so actually, I think I missed out on a step. Let me just backtrack. Oh yeah, here we go. I missed out on some of this stuff. I need to build another one of these bottoms of the column. And that goes there. Okay. And fill in some of the gaps. And then I'll close out this live stream because now we've got less than 20 pieces to go. So getting close to being done with bag number 1. Where does this go? Okay, this dark bluish grey 2x2 corner brick goes there. And I think, where does that? Okay, there. Yeah. This inverted tile goes underneath like that, and I think. Where are we? It's tough to follow these instructions sometimes. Oh yeah, wait, isn't it? Oh yeah. This light bluish grey 1x3 tile goes there, and that 1x1 brick goes there. And is there another? Oh yes. And these tiles go there. I need to fill in some of these for, I think it's supposed to be a carpet design. And okay, I'm not sure about, oh yeah, this 1x1 modified plate with the clip bar goes at the front of the baby carriage. And that should be all the parts except the extra pieces for bag number 1. So I'm sorry that the last live stream glitched out, but we've been able to finish bag 1, even though you guys didn't see 3/4 of it. So Feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to be notified of every mayohosko upload. Be sure to click that bell icon so that you don't miss out. To find me further beyond the comment section down below, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want to see behind-the-scenes access, exclusive content like images and texts that otherwise might not appear on my social media, you want to get early access to my videos, and you want to have the right to vote. You want to vote on some mayohosko polls to get some administrative power of what goes on around here, and you want to see the production value of my channel grow. Feel free to support me on Patreon. Links to my social media and my Patreon are in the description of every mayohosko video. So I'm sorry that this live stream started 3/4 of the way through the build, but I will see you in the next live stream, and I will see you in the next video. I apologize, guys. Thank you for watching.